was asked what 4 players all time he would want in a dunk contest. LeBron responded saying he'd take 1, Vince Carter, 2, Dominique Wilkins, 3, Zach LaVine, and of course 4, himself. Shannon, do you agree with LeBron's choices?
No, I do not. I would have Vince Carter, I would have Zach LaVine, I would have Mike Jordan, and you can't have a dunk contest without Dr. J because he started it. The best guy to never win a dunk contest is Aaron Gordon, although I thought he should have won one. Skip, when I look at LeBron James, I don't look at LeBron as a creative dunker. I look at him as a power dunker, more along the lines of Dominique Wilkins. If you look at Dominique, it was all power. Yeah, they were powerful dunks, but it wasn't the creativity that we saw from Vince. There wasn't the creativity that we saw from a Zach LaVine. And Jordan, when Jordan got the ball and started walking through the air and dunked it like this, or when he dropped from the free throw line and he had it out like that, we hadn't seen the rock and the baby. We hadn't seen anything like that before. And it just, there's something about, Skip, a smaller guy being able to almost like he's levitating. And that's what we saw from Jordan. It's almost like he was walking on air. And then Zach LaVine, the dunks behind the back and between the legs and still dunking it. So Vince Carter, Dr. J, Zach LaVine, Mike Jordan would be my 4 for an ultimate dunk contest.
I believe that Shannon Sharp just took a big shot at LeBron.
No, I just wouldn't put him in my dunk contest.
Okay, well, that's a big shot because he put me. He put me in.
Skip, you can't say one of the greatest all-time three-point shooters has never entered a three-point competition or won it and then say, well, he should have been in it. No.
Thank you.
No.
You have seen the light.
Yeah. I don't got no problem with him not entering, Skip. I don't. But no, you can't be in a all-time dunk contest and you never entered it.
So for me, this knocked me out of my chair because this is disturbingly delusional for him to put himself, a me in there with palms upraised, like, well, what do you expect from me? That's what he's saying. Well, I expect you to be honest.
Right.
If you're being honest about cake or pie, then be honest about who belongs in this list.
Right.
And it comes across like supreme Jordan hate, Jordan resentment, anti-Jordan this and that. You cannot put the most iconic dunker not on this list. You cannot leave him off. You cannot push him into the shadows. You know, and I know, the most iconic dunk, could we please see it, was this dunk. And it was what you described earlier. If we could see Jordan take off from the free throw line and do the jump man jump. This is it. That's jump man. Is that not the logo right there?
Yeah.
That's the logo.
Tongue out.
Tongue out. That launched a billion pair of sneakers right there.
Look at that dunk.
Oof, God. Okay.
That's what this one
there
was.
We go.
After what he's walking.
Rocket.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Look. Come on. Come on, man. I don't know. I might have to put Jordan. Might have to put Jordan. Look at this. Look at this. Come. No,
okay.
Man.
These are dunk contest dunks.
Yes.
And I have told you from the start, a reason, not the reason, but a reason I disqualify your man LeBron James from the GOAT conversation, the GOAT debate, is because he never had the guts to even go participate in one of these contests. Obviously, Jordan participated again and again and again. And all the greats did, Dr. J and Dominique.
I'm putting Jordan one now.
Okay, you put him one.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You don't tell the highlights. I watched every dunk contest he entered. And you forget, Skip, like, because now the guys have gotten, now, Skip, they use props all the time. Come on. Jordan ain't have no props.
Just dunk it. Just dunk it.
But Skip, they done done everything. They done everything now. I mean, I don't really know what else they can come up with unless somebody jump over the building and dunk the ball.
Well, I don't see anybody do what I just saw 23 do, the real 23, the original 23. If you could go do that right here, right now, you could go win the dunk contest without a prop. But the point is, it still slays me that LeBron didn't suck it up in his second year or his third year and just say, I'm just going to go do this. I don't know if they dreaded that he would lose the dunk contest and lose some sneakers salesmanship, or it's like, I don't have to go out there by myself and risk the judges.
Yeah.
Well, and to your point, he's a power dunker.
Yeah.
But listen, if LeBron James in year 2, if he rookie year, whatever, if he just goes out there, trust me on this, he could stand flat-footed and dunk it one-handed, and he would win the dunk contest. They go 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. He's LeBron James. He's about to be the face of the league. He's going to win the one that he participated in.
I just think the thing is that in order to be a great dunker, you got to have creativity. You got to have an imagination, and you got to practice it. And you know, Vince Carter was telling the story how he missed his practice time, so he really didn't know what he was going to do. He's like, I'm just going to go. I'm going to jump as high as I can. He's like, well, oh, I'm up here now. Let me do this. Skip, when you look at it, look, there have been some great three-point competition. There have been some great three-point shooters. But if I say, okay, the 4 guys that I want to see Steph, Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, and Larry Bird. This is not a knock on Clay. This is not a knock on Dame Lillard.
No.
But those are the 4 that I want to see.
I buy that. So I agree with that.
So if I'm dunk contest, give me Vince Carter, give me Zach LaVine, give me Mike Jordan, and give me Dr. J. Because Dr. J was actually the first one I think he did in the ABA when he took off from the free throw line. But he didn't do it like this here. He just allowed Statue of Liberty dunk.
Okay, so I want to know, deep down, heart of heart, do you not slightly hold it against LeBron that he didn't even try one contest? No. Just one? Nope. Year 2 or 3?
No.
And then he went all the way up to year 8 or 9, and at one point he was at the dunk contest and he told Cheryl Miller live on TNT.
I think that was the one Dwight Howard won.
Yeah, and he said, you know, I'm thinking I'm going to do it next year. No, he did not. Nah. And again, this is almost self-incriminating to me that he would put himself 4th on this list over Jordan because now that's just shameful. Now you're looking petty. That's a petty list right there.
I don't know. Maybe he forgot Jordan entered the contest. There was no Dr. J. I mean, Aaron Gordon. I mean, some of the dunks that he was doing, although a lot of them was over props, you have to give him his credit, Skip. But for me, no. I just
So LeBron is sitting on his couch having a pity party about missing the playoffs, and now he's having a petty party taking shots at Michael Jordan, right? Or as you said, Mike Jordan.
Yeah, Skip, but now the dunk contest, people look forward to the three-point competition and the skill competition as opposed to the dunks. There used to be guys like a Terrence Stanberry or Dr. Duncan Stein, Darryl Griffith, that had they been competing, now they would have won. But they had to go against Dominique. They had to go against Mike.
Agreed.
And they didn't get an opportunity. But they were doing outstanding dunks.
Somehow it all went south when Blake Griffin jumped over the hood of the car. Once he did that, it's like, next.
But now, Skip, they miss 15 dunks, they get 1, and then they wonder why they didn't get a 50. Bro, you should have got a 5. You can't miss 10 dunks and get the top score had you made it on your first attempt.
And then the year Dwight Howard went up and got the cupcake. Do you remember this? Ernestine, she loves the NBA. Every time she sees Dwight Howard, she says, "The cupcake man." Okay, well, is that all you can remember? Yep, that's what he's remembered for, is the cupcake and the dunk contest.
When they started missing all them dunks, that's when they lost me.
No, well, they've lost just about everybody because now nobody wants to even participate because the pressure to create is so extreme.
Because you don't see, Skip, you've seen everything.
Yeah.
I mean, guys are 360, they're 360 the opposite way. Vince Carter, 360 the opposite way. Most right-handed guys spin the other way. So unless they get, the air up there and he comes and do a 720, I don't really know what else they can do. But no, LeBron James would not be on my top 4 of dunkers that I would want to see.
You realize you just lost your 5th horseman credentials?
Nah,
you're not the 5th horseman.
Nah, the guy
you just got disqualified.
I think the guys know I'm honest. My honest assessment is I don't think.
Are you saying that maybe Maverick and Rich would be right with you, but they would never admit it publicly?
I don't know what they would admit, but you can't put yourself into a discussion in which you've never been in the conversation.
Well, I agree. I was just dumbfounded by this one because this is just wrong.
I can't say, well, who's one of the greatest running back? Let's see, I'm going to say Jim Brown, I'm going to say Barry, I'm going to say E.D. I'm going to throw myself. You ain't even play running back, Shannon. Well, what?
So, do palms up?
No, you have to have entered at least one. It had to have won.
All right, so he was honest all the way to here, right?
Yeah.
You lost me.
Yeah, I can't put you in there, bro. I'm sorry.
Such a nice treat to have you two agree on something. I have a feeling that's going to end with this next topic, though. We got to talk about the Lakers and their coaching plans. Do they revolve around Russell Westbrook?
Yeah.
We'll give you the latest coming up next on Undisputed.
No mercy, no mercy.